All right, just got back in the shop. Got the Dana 60 unloaded. Kingpin Dana 60 front for the Buffalo, and the 3/4 ton axles for the 94 Bronco. We're gonna do a 3/4 ton axle swap, disc brake, 3/4 ton. So got the 8 lug. So I gotta cut all the brackets off and make it coils. Do the Duff solid axle conversion on it. And here's the Dana 80 getting ready for paint. So, all right, so we got a blizzard outside, but well, it's supposed to be a blizzard. It hasn't really started snowing yet, but we got everything parked inside. So crankshaft snapped on Sunday on the 78 crew cab, so that changes my timeline and plan for this. This is my dad's Bronco. I'm fixing it for him. I'll show you here. I jumped it in high school, and as you can see, numerous times, it bent some brackets and did some things. But so what I'm gonna do is, this truck has a limited slip 410 gear Dana 60 rear with 6-inch lift leaf springs. So we're gonna swap those leaf springs, that axle. My dad actually has new tires for the Bronco, but we're gonna swap that axle onto this Bronco. And then I have another Dana 60 rear end, but I'm not sure which gears it has in it. Haven't torn it apart, so I'm just gonna set it under the crew cab for now. This truck is getting a serious workover. Front hood lifts forward, cut a hole in the hood, and probably go anywhere from 521 to 596 cubic inch big block Ford stroker. It's going in this thing with hopefully the Axle Tech 4000s. If not, probably 2.5 tons or 5 tons. Oh, we ran into a little bit of a problem on the driver's side. The studs coming out of the hub, some of them were spinning, so I'm gonna have to get some new studs there. But got both tires switched out, so now I'll start buzzing the. First, I'll measure the length on the Bronco, make sure the leaf spring's the same length. There you go, Dad. The last time this thing is not completely modified. Say your goodbyes. All right, so got just about everything unbolted off that rear axle besides the U-bolts. So grab the gun, grab the impact, buzz the U-bolts off, drop that axle down. Then we'll see if we can snake it out of there. So if anybody wants a 1994 8.8 rear end, give me a call or message me, comment something. Get it to you cheap. My dad does not. He doesn't even know I have this in my shop right now. But anyways, yeah, it'd be Christmas present-ish. Surprising him with that. So hopefully get this all swapped around, and then on 37s, he can drive that every day. So I'll get to it. All right, so we got both axles taken off. This is the twin traction beam. It had a 2-inch lift, I think, two or four, I guess, front. There's the rear axle. These are the new coils for up front. Just get a little taste. Anyways, yes, I would say a smidge taller. So that's roughly about where it's gonna be sitting, but right now it's just the truck, the Bronco with no legs. That's what we'll call that one. He ain't got no legs. Just held up by the 4 jack stands. I got this leaf spring swapped out. That's the 6-inch lift, so it hangs pretty low. So hopefully, compared to the other one, it'll settle up a little bit, but Next thing is swap the other leaf spring on the other side and paint that rear axle, get it bolted up, and then we'll start mocking up the front. Radius arms are longer, so hopefully we can get those to work, sliding them back just a bit, because they're actually dropped down a lot lower, kind of like they need to be. So we're still fighting this. We got this bolt, the front one, to go through. For the back one, the problem is this bolt needs to come out away from the frame. If you drive it that way, it hits the frame. So, and this metal sleeve that's inside the rubber bushing is not coming free from the bolt. So we're going to cut this bolt head off and then use our hammer. It's like an air hammer, but electric hammer. And put a piece of rod cut this face off and then try to hammer it through, and we'll just have to keep cutting it off on the back side until we get it pushed all the way through. And then we'll use the new shackle and stuff off the 79 and put it there. Then over, you can see, over there, my brother's, we got all the heaters going. We're getting ready to weld the bracing to the differential, the cast steel. So we got the 7018 rod, and we're gonna heat that sucker up and try to get her welded solid. So if it works good, we might do it to the Dana 60 front, but we'll see. You can see the differential is going up at a pretty good angle, which once that drive shaft is there, it'll be pretty straight. And then we're painting the frame there, you can see. But it looks pretty good, I would say. Height-wise, clearance, should be able to articulate that axle quite a bit. You could actually probably fit like 38s on here, but we already got the 37, so we got the frame painted there. The next project over here is pulling this axle shaft out. So when I had this axle under this truck, I bought new lugs, but as you can see, they did not hold. They held enough to get the tires tight, but they're just a little wobbly. So, and I don't know, it might be the drum was kind of wobbled out. So I'm gonna pull this apart, take the hub off, take the drum off, and I might just switch it. I got another Dana 60 over there. I might just switch the drums out if I can't get correct lugs for these. So, and then I'll check the brakes. I put new brakes on it for 5, 6, 7 years ago when it was on the crew cab, but they're probably about wore out by now. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't really drive that truck that often, so maybe they're pretty new still. Brakes never worked that good on that truck anyways, but so yeah, we'll get that finished up. And then still waiting on the ring and pinion for the Dana 44 front for the Bronco. So we'll kind of keep working on the Buffalo axles.